Well, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to NOE International's spring event, our live stream kickoff of our all new online auction. I'm Patrick Cyber from G Events, working with our auctioneer services for this wonderful event. I'm joined today by the event coordinator, the amazing Natalie Frederick. How are you, Natalie?
I'm good. I'm excited to get our event underway.
Absolutely, it's going to be great. Hey, as we get started, I want to type a couple of things in real quick. Like first and foremost, everybody in the room, you've got a comment box. Whether you're tuning in, probably on Facebook or YouTube, whichever you're at, there's a comment or a chat. Type in. Let us say hello to us. Tell us who you are, where you're tuning in from today. We'd love to. We'll be able to see those comments, and we'd love to give you a little shout out and say hello back. I also, the online component of this event is brand new. So we want to make sure if you have any questions, type them in the chat. We'll be sure to answer them right during the broadcast. Okay. And then lastly, we've got a little fun deal for you today. We're going to be giving away a $25 Amazon gift card. Who doesn't use Amazon in our new world, right, Natalie?
Right.
We're gonna give it away right here during our broadcast. All you have to do is just type in hashtag. Make sure you put the hashtag NOE as in hashtag NOE, and you will automatically be entered into our drawing for today. Hey, and we've already got the NOE community has already figured it out. How about that? We've already got a couple of comments. We want to definitely say hello to Matt. Matt's tuning in. Based on the Spanish, buenos dias, amigos. I grew up in San Antonio, so I can do a little bit of it, but not much, Natalie. Buenos dias to you also, Matt. Let us know where you're tuning in from. And, of course, Terry is in the house doing all things NOE and making it happen. So, Terry, thanks so much. And excited, as she says, to get this fundraiser up in the air. So, hey, folks, we're going to have an incredible amount of fun. And Natalie, tell us about your excitement. What are you excited about?
We're excited. We've got some new things like the online auction, which we're going to talk about here in a little bit. And it's kind of a new year of things. We've moved our event to the Oregon Golf Club next year. So we're just excited to get everybody together and even get people together online that can't be in the room with us. Just excited about what NOE's doing and what's to come in the future.
Yeah, no, it's so exciting. That's one of the things we really love about this new format, Natalie, is as you've had such an incredible event in the past. People have been incredibly generous and been able to attend your event. But as always, there are folks who may support NOE International that don't live in the market or maybe have a conflict when we get that one day to get together, that 1 4-hour period in our schedule, right? And by adding the online function, the online auction function of this event, we're able to expand and allow people to support NOE International throughout the world. Anybody with an internet connection can connect and participate, and most importantly, support NOE International over the next several days. One of the things that I know we wouldn't be able to do this event, Natalie, without the incredible support of our sponsors, right? And I think you wanted to make sure we gave them a little shout out if you could.
Yeah, we've got our gold sponsors that we wanted to thank today, which include Armworks Hand Therapy, Catalyst Financial Northwest, Eternal Perspectives Ministry, First Republic Bank, G&P Obrist Excavating, the Goddard School of Salmon Creek, and Make It Count Bookkeeping. And then we also have some other company sponsors that we're grateful for, but those were our gold ones that we just wanted to.
Yeah, no, that's fantastic. And hey, over the next, right? So the online auction started today. We'll talk about that more in detail. And then we're going to work our way all the way till next Sunday, the 16th, when we're at the Oregon Golf Club. And it's going to be a phenomenal, let's say, what's that, in almost 9 days of fundraising for NOE International. Give me a sense, if you could, Natalie, and our audience, a little bit about how those dollars are used that we'll be raising over the next 9 days.
Yeah, those dollars help us support NOE doing what they do in Morelia, Mexico. And the funds that we raise help support the 3 centers that are currently open, where we're providing intentional relationships and educational experiences for the community down there to learn English, sports opportunities to come together as a community and play different sports on different teams, And without the support of our donor base, we just wouldn't be able to do that. We fund student tuition to be able to attend, those that can't afford it, and then paying for teachers. So there's just so many costs and expenses that our donors are able to help support NOE doing.
Yeah, no, it's fantastic, and there's never too many dollars, right? And I think as we go through this over the next 9 days, that's really a message: is that every dollar counts, and every dollar helps us accomplish the mission of NOE International. And as I've gotten to know you and the organization over the last several months, I'm really inspired by the work you're doing, and couldn't be more excited to be a part of this event with my colleague Jill Marie being your auctioneer next Sunday. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. So how about we dive in real quick, like if you agree, and we'll talk a little bit about our new online auction and how people can start supporting NOE International right now, this moment. How's that sound?
Sounds great.
All right, let's do it. I'm going to share my screen with our audience, and here we go. I'm going to encourage you when you get started. It could not be easier, and I want to stress one more time, folks. Anybody can bid. Anyone can bid in our online auction. You don't need to purchase a ticket to participate. You just need to go to one place, and that is noeinternational.org. We're going to start at the main organizational website for NOE International. There's an incredible amount of information, wonderful things. Encourage you to visit and spend some time on the website if you're not familiar with the hard work that the folks at NOE International are doing. But because we're talking about the online auction, I'm going to encourage you to very, very quickly go over here and click on events, and you'll see right there it says spring event. And when you click on that spring event, it will take you to a page that is dedicated to the spring event, and that's the event that's going to happen over the next 9 days. And you'll find some general information, and then from here, friends, you are going to want to register, okay? And you can just go in and it will prompt you to register, give you some contact information so we can keep you up to speed with all things NOE International and specifically to the spring event. And once you have registered, then you will get an email back from our good friend Terry, ironically, who's on the call with us today. And it will give you your login information, and then you'll be able to get ready to bid. And then when you do actually start to bid, though, Natalie, we do require a credit card to hold, just like checking into a hotel, so that you can bid, right? We don't want anybody bidding without knowing that they can pay, right? So, but your cards doesn't get charged till after you actually win the item. Okay, so it's very, very simple. I'm going to go ahead and jump into where I have already registered. I've already got my email confirmation. And now you can see at the top, it says my account. I have the settings. I have the option to sign out, sign in. And there's all sorts of things that I can do here. The auction catalog is where we're going to start today. So I'm going to go to the auction catalog, and I'm going to click on view our auction catalog. And once I'm there, you can see that there's all items. And then below there's a few more categories. I want to touch base on these. Our paddle raise is where at the event next week on Sunday the 16th up at the Oregon Golf Club, we'll have a portion of our program where people will make just specific cash donations, okay? And so that's called the paddle raise. And so that is also available online. If you're not able to be with us next week and you want to participate in the paddle raise, you can do that right here. There's different denominations that you can make a support or even a custom amount, and it will take that. We are also previewing our live auction packages here, Natalie. So these are only available for folks who are in person next week at Oregon Golf Club, where Jill Marie will be selling these packages using the live auction method. It'll be fantastic. But if you want to, you can go and check those out right now so you can prepare. If you're coming to join us next week, you'll be able to see what those packages are. And then our subject today is our online auction. So I'm going to click on that right there, and that is going to take me to an incredible collection. You've put together 35 different auction packages. Is that right?
Have not. I want to give credit to Shauna Hernandez and her team. They get all the credit for the wonderful baskets that have been put together. So all the people that helped her
That's awesome, and all the generous donors, right, that have also made it possible to put together these packages. But 35 packages, there's lots of opportunity there. Hey, I want to give a big shout out real quick to our buddy Eric Garcia. He just tuned in. A little hola to him also. Thanks for tuning in, Eric. Hey, don't forget, Eric. Make sure that you type in hashtag NOE to be in our drawing today and you will have a chance to win a $25 Amazon gift card. So all you got to do is hashtag Noe. And by the way, Terry, I know you're watching. You're eligible, so type it in hashtag Noe and get in that drawing with us. All right. So once you are in an item, Natalie, all you have to do is pick an item that you love. You've got some wonderful selections here. I'm going to pick one. Well, why wouldn't I pick the donut making basket, right? How fun is this? The majority of these packages all started at $10, right? So anybody can participate, and there's a great starting bid location at starting bids of $10. How fun is that? Let's dive in and check out your donate making basket. All right. This is once you click on an individual item, friends, you will see that has a description right here. It tells you even the value. This is an $80 package. The starting bid is at $10, right? We want to thank Dale and Donna Barker for their incredible generosity in making this possible. And as it says here, all you need for a donut themed gathering, right? How much fun would that be, right? Invite all your favorite police officers. No, this will be fantastic. You've got all the items. So, I clearly don't need any donuts, but sure would be fun. If I would want to bid on this package, I right over here in this corner here, you can see place a bid and the instructions for that. And once I see it, it says the minimum bid is $10. So it's always going to tell you what you need to bid to be the winning bidder. And you could very simply hit quick fill and it would bid $10 for you. Okay. The other option here is maybe you want to bid more than that. Maybe I look at this and I say, hey, I'd love to bid $50. It's got an $80 value. I want to bid $50, okay? Because that's an incredible value still. But if I could get it for 10, Natalie, I would like that too. So thanks to our software, Ready Set Auction, we can do that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to click a $50 bid. But before I hit next, I'm going to use what's called auto. Now, auto is what that means in auction language is a proxy bid. In other words, it will say that we are going to say this is a $50 proxy bid. So it means that the maximum that I want to bid is $50, but it will place the bid as low as possible so that I'm in the lead in the bidding up until I get outbid. Then it'll increase my bid and it'll continue to bid for me up to $50. So in this case, I'm going to use auto and I'm going to place my bid. And just like that, it's going to confirm because occasionally I might have bid $500 on the donut making basket and we don't want to do that. So it always is going to give you a chance to double check your bid, okay, which is a great feature of the software. And then I hit confirm and boom, I'm there, right? So I am, so the next person, their minimum bid is now $50, okay? So that is fantastic and away we go, right? Now, one of the things I want to share with everybody is that our online auction will continue, right? Bidding will start it today. People can bid right now, and the bidding will continue until 6 o'clock next Sunday on April 16th. So that is from now until April 16th at 6 o'clock. And that is during our event. So we'll have our social hour prior to the actual dinner service at the Oregon Golf Club. But people can bid from wherever they are. They don't need a ticket to be able to do it. And the bidding will happen until 6 o'clock on the 16th. We've got a couple of people chiming in. Matt Moffat saying hello to everybody. Looking forward to bidding. Well, don't let us distract you, Matt. Bid high and bid often, my friend. Get after it. This is awesome. And hey, a shout out to you and the committee, everybody, Natalie, from Matt for all that you've done in putting it together. So that's fantastic to have him do. Matt, don't forget Hashtag NOE. Maybe you could win that gift card today. All right. Now, Natalie, one of the things I want to touch base on is, as I've mentioned, that people can bid up until 6 o'clock on the 16th when we get together at the Oregon Golf Club.
That's
One
right.
of the things that we also want to draw attention to is that if you're at the Oregon Golf Club on the 16th and you win a package, you will be able to pick it up right then. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Yeah. And then also, you do not have to be at the Oregon Golf Club if you're a winner to pick up your item. You've got another opportunity for folks to pick up those items, and they can pick that up over at Hollyview Church in Damascus, right?
Yep.
And that will be available on the 22nd. So winners not in attendance on the online auction, they will be able to pick up their items on April 22nd at Hollyview Church in Damascus. And you'll give them more details in the communication that comes from the software once they are determined to be the winner of that package, that they can, how the times and specifics about Hollyview, correct?
Yep. And then we also, I don't know if you're about to touch on this, but the third option is if you're a winner and we need to ship it to you, we are willing to ship most items, but it will just be at the winner's expense to ship those things. So
yes, at winner's expense. That was actually my next comment, and we're in sync. So that is fantastic that you brought that up, and that makes sense. But it also allows everybody to participate, Natalie, and that's the concept, right? Because at the end of the day, as much as it's a wonderful party, it's a wonderful evening. We're going to touch base on that in a little bit. It's a wonderful event next Sunday, the 16th. But we want to raise as much money as we can to further the mission of NOE International, and therefore that's why we've expanded our bandwidth, if you will, of the people who can support the organization. And the online auction is a perfect way to do that. So regardless of where you're at, if you want an item, we can ship it to you. We will include that shipping charge to you. And then also, Natalie, speaking of auction, I just can't stand it. I have to go to this live auction because in a way, this is new that folks are getting to preview the live auction this far in advance. And so I'm going to just go straight to your live auction packages. Okay. And folks can see we've got 6 live auction packages next week that my good colleague and great friend, Jill Marie Wiles, will be. And if you don't know, Natalie, Jill Marie was is a former international auctioneer champion. And so if you're a fan of auctions and a fan of auctioneers, Jill Marie will be your new best friend next Sunday. She is quite the dynamo on the microphone, and it will be a lot of fun for everybody there. She is a great ambassador for all things NOE International. It'll be fantastic. But you have
you know what I just realized? We're missing one. I've got one that didn't update. I'm going to get that going while you're.
It's funny you say that because I started on the S. And I was about to say 7 because that's what my memory told me. And there's 6. They are not 7, but that's okay. Hey, that's why we do it 9 days in advance. It's all part of the fun, right? Hey, and while our friend Natalie is doing that, don't hesitate, folks. I see you out there, and I see you. I can see little counts of you folks turning in, and I know you need to enter that hashtag NOE to be eligible for our $25 Amazon giveaway in just a few minutes. So make sure take advantage of this opportunity to do that. But while you're touching on that, I'm gonna say a couple of things real quick. Like Natalie, you've got some great packages here from a guided fishing trip for 4 in the fall. What an incredible opportunity! The Northwest is fantastic. I can't imagine being able to go on this incredible fishing trip valued at over $1,000 with 3 of your friends, and knowing while you're out there hooking those big fish, or maybe you don't even hook those big fish, knowing that you made a difference in the lives of these young people that are benefiting from the programs of NOE International. How cool is that? And then you've also got several other. We've got a trip to say it for me one time because I know. Morelli. And what a cool trip this is. When I saw the value on that, I couldn't imagine that that was high enough, right? It seemed to me like it should be a lot higher. This includes 5 days and 4 nights touring. It also you get a guided taco tour, right? Maybe I'll win that. Maybe I'll win that donut making basket and the taco tour from Juan. That sounds like a great time. But more importantly, I want to drive home the fact this trip includes coach airfare, hotel, and food expenses. So this is what I would call a turnkey vacation to experience something incredibly special, right?
Mhm.
So don't hesitate. You know, this is there's some awesome packages here. The and the bicycle. How about the electric bike? I mean,
That's pretty cool.
yeah, and as I understand, he is a graduate or an alum of NOE International. Is that correct?
Mhm. Yes.
Yeah, Grant, that is awesome. What a cool deal. That is he's a staff member, not an alum. Okay. So that is fantastic. Grant, thank you so much for your generous donation and making that possible for us. And then there's also you know what grill master couldn't use a brand new Traeger 575. So lots of fun packages, folks. Lots of fun packages. And that seventh
That
package is
seventh one
now
is a beach trip. It's there now. Whew.
I see it. I see it. And you know what? I think you were hiding that because you want to bid on it. I mean, this is an incredible, this is an awesome. Big thanks to Carla and Dave for making this home available. This is 6 nights, 7 days in a 5-bedroom, 3-bath home at Gearhart Beach. It sleeps 12. Sounds like a fraternity party to me, but it's sleeps 12 and it's literally a block and a half off the beach in Gearhart. Is that correct, Natalie?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, folks, come ready to bid high and bid often for sure. And hey, other folks are chiming in. I love that. You know, Terry saying thank you to Grant. Eric's also throwing a little thank you in there. Uh, Saeed also reaching out saying hello to everybody. Saeed, make sure you get in that drawing. Hashtag NOE. Put it in the chat and let's make sure it's all in there. The other thing I want to talk about, some of folks are probably watching right now, Natalie, and they weren't going to come, but now they've seen these live auction packages. They've heard us talking, and they're thinking, can I still come to the event at the Oregon Golf Club next Sunday, April 16th? And the
We do.
answer is
It is yes, and it's free to you. We've got through the generous support of our corporate sponsors, we've still got some seats available. So if you're interested in coming, you can go to our homepage and there's a link to email Terry, and she'll get you on the list at info@events. Oh, there it is. You can do it there. You can also respond in Facebook via Messenger to NOE, and that'll also get you connected too.
yeah, that's fantastic. That is awesome because we're going to have a really fun event next Saturday, and seats are still available. Don't hesitate if you would like to join us. Next Saturday, I meant Sunday, the 16th. If you would like to join us, don't forget, type in a little quick RSVP to info@noeinternational.org. And Terry says, hey, be sure to join us. It's going to be a fun event. Absolutely, Terry. It is going to be fun. But you know, the reality is, Natalie, that some folks may not be able, they may not, as many wonderful packages as you have here, as wonderful it is, it's going to be on Sunday, April 16th up at the Oregon Golf Club. They may not be able to attend, but they still want to support NOE International, right? And so I want to share with our audience right now a little bit about a way they could do that. They can participate in the paddle raise, which is fantastic. You can go right online. You can make a donation, denomination that best fits your passion for NOE and agrees with your pocketbook, right? And make a donation. We would love to acknowledge your support of NOE when Joe Marie is doing the paddle raise next week. We'd love to let everybody in the room know, if you're comfortable with that you have supported NOE. So go in advance, make a donation, participate in the paddle raise, and that will be a great way to show your support for NOE International. And I'm gonna touch base on one more thing here, Natalie, because I think it's really a cool program that you have at NOE, and I want to encourage people to go to the home organizational website, noeinternational.org. And there's a special opportunity under donate, and that is the Angel program, right? And this is where donors can provide a monthly contribution of $30, only $30 a month. Think about it, folks, $30 a month, and you will change a human being's life. Plain and simple, flat change a person's life by becoming an angel donor. And you can do it right here on the home page under donate. Click here to become an angel donor. And we are so appreciative at NOE International for $30 a month. Just go to noeinternational.org and you can make a difference in a child's life right now, today, and continue to make that difference for quite a while. That's a $30 contribution on a monthly basis. So that is awesome, awesome stuff. Terry, what are Natalie, what are some of the things that maybe somebody needs to know as we get ready for the event next week?
Well, gosh, just come ready to have fun, help support this great organization. There's plenty of parking. You don't have to worry about that at the Oregon Golf Club. It's, a casual evening. So, most people come kind of in church attire or, like that sort of thing. Not too fancy, we're not coming in shorts and t-shirts, but anyways,
Right.
yeah. Let's see. It's just, we're really excited. Juan and a guest from Morelia are going to be there and going to be able to give some firsthand testimonies and sharing about what's going on with NOE right now. So we're excited to have them in the house. So yeah.
Yeah, what a great opportunity to meet Juan, or executive director at NOE International, will be here to share the good word about what's going on at NOE International. And then he's got some tremendous stories. We've got a couple of videos, testimonials of the power of all the folks who donate over the next 9 days, the impact that you're making on these young people. So please, 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 if you haven't gotten your seat and you want to join us next week, just send that note right over. Seats are still available. You can RSVP to noeinternational.org. Natalie, have we covered everything so people are ready to bid? Is that correct?
I think so.
Yeah.
The online stuff is live now. So
Yeah, it is live. And I want to make it really clear, because this is new. And I get that everything new is always a little challenging, right? But I want to, a lot of change in our world, right? And we're talking about changing lives. So at the same time, when there is change, there's questions. Anybody has a question, now is the time. Type it in the chat, and I would love to answer those questions between Natalie and myself. We would love to answer any of those questions right now. This is the last call. The last call. If you haven't yet, make sure that you enter into the hashtag NOE, and you could win a $25 Amazon gift card in literally a few seconds here. Is that okay with you,
hey,
Natalie? Yeah, let's get that done. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and hide that. I'm waiting for some questions. As we do it, let's go ahead and go back to our drawing at hashtag NOE. Who's it going to be? What do you think? I always ask Natalie. It's kind of like playing Wheel of Fortune, right? It's like, spin that wheel. Can you help me out a little bit on three?
Okay.
One, two, three, and then
spin
spin
that
that
wheel.
wheel.
Okay.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Spin that wheel. Here we go. Look at them go. They're flashing through there. Who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? Oh, couldn't be any more appropriate. Terry is the most deserving here, I guarantee you. So that is fantastic. Congratulations, Terry. You're our big winner today. Hey, Natalie, I can't thank you enough for the opportunity for my company to help you with this event. And Jill Marie sends her best wishes. Looks forward to seeing everybody next Sunday, April 16th, up at the Oregon Golf Club. It's been a lot of fun, and it's going to be even more fun next week. So anything you would like to say as we wrap it up?
No, I just want to thank everybody out there for supporting NOE, and we look forward to having you participate, whether that's from afar online or in the room next Sunday.
Absolutely. Hey, and there is one more phrase, kind of like spin that wheel, Terry, that we like to use all the time, and that is bid high and bid often. Thanks everybody for tuning in today. Have a terrific day, and we'll look forward to seeing those in person and seeing you online. Have a terrific day and great Easter weekend, everybody. Goodbye.